His Excellency the Ambassador of Norway, UNIDO representatives, the Director of the BIPM and his representatives, representatives from the OIML, visiting international lecturers, office bearers from the sub-regional metrology organizations of Africa, and representatives from accreditation and standardization, the Managing Director of GEPS, the Chief Executive Officer of the National Metrology Institute of South Africa, metrology colleagues from Africa. What a proud moment this is for AFRIMETS. At the inaugural meeting in Johannesburg in 2007, our wish was for AFRIMETS to include all the countries in Africa, to put all structures in place for a fully fledged regional metrology organization, to get international recognition from the International Committee of Weights and Measures as the RMO for Africa, and most important of all, to create excellence in measurement and metrology in Africa. So the systems are in place. We are a fully fledged regional metrology organization. We have received international recognition, and we are the RMO for Africa. But today, the dream is further fulfilled with this AFRIMETS Metrology School. People thought right at the start that we can have a metrology school, but you must first have a fully operational RMO before you can actually do something like this. And Secretary of the Ministry of Industrialization and everyone else from Kenya in this room, you can be extremely proud today as Kenya and IAMET, because Kenya and IAMET was one of the driving forces behind the formation of AFRIMETS. PTB representatives, you can be immensely proud, as without your support from the start, it would have taken many decades to form AFRIMETS if it was possible at all. And of course, you are involved in projects in standards, quality, accreditation, and metrology all over Africa. But now, of course, I must make special mention of UNIDO today, because without your sponsorship, and not only sponsorship, but very, very hard work from all your office bearers, this school would not have been possible. And of course, you are also involved in projects in quality infrastructure in the whole of Africa, in all the regions of Africa, and then the past few years with the strengthening of the AFRIMETS infrastructure. Thank you to our world-renowned lecturers from all over the world, including Africa, for making yourself available for this metrology school. Without you, this would have been a primary school. But with you now, it is a graduation school. Thank you for being here. But most of all, the proudest today here should be the metrologists from Africa. It is the measure of the success of AFRIMET so far that there are metrologists from 35 countries of Africa here today. And you are supported, most of you, by your institutes to be here. And that, for me, really shows that AFRIMET is now a success. And this metrology school, as Joel Kihoko, my good friend, already said, is based on the principles that we want to foster in Africa in metrology. And let me just quickly allude a little bit to the program for the next 10 days that Joel already told you about a little. On the first day, you will of course receive lectures on the impact of metrology by none other than the director of the BIPM, Professor Dr. Michael Kuhner. Thank you for being here. And then after that, you will get a sound knowledge of a national quality infrastructure with talks on the 4 pillars of a QS, and with presentations on standardization and accreditation from some regional representatives. On day 2, you will learn about the fundamentals of scientific metrology, the role of weights and measures and legal metrology, the mutual recognition arrangement of the International Committee of Weights and Measures. We call it the CIPM-MRA. And of course, you will learn about the key comparison database, the international database of measurement capabilities. And then you will learn about applied accreditation, On day 3, you will learn about international benchmarking and comparisons, the practical role of legal metrology. Very importantly, the programs of UNIDO and the PTB in Africa, and then laboratory safety. Then after that, of course, there's the practical training at the Kenya Bureau of Standards, and then the visit to industry to experience firsthand the practical application of a QS and specifically metrology in industry. This is why we do everything. We can talk about metrology and the QS, but it comes down to support to our industries to foster trade and for the health and safety of all our people. The rest of the school will focus on more practical lectures on the international system of units, the SI, uncertainty of measurement, and then on the basic metrology parameters of mass, dimensional, temperature, and electrical, all by world-renowned scientists and metrologists. This is your opportunity as the students here today to become the metrology leadership group of the future. This school will equip you not only with the basic knowledge, but with getting to know the network that you need to support you during the rest of your career. I have no doubt that the substantial investment by UNIDO and others, the participants and of Kenya, NMISA, everyone that is involved, will lead to marked progress in metrology in Africa. And one day, one of you, the students here today, will be standing here as the chair of AFRIMETS, or le président, as the French say. So God bless. Enjoy the metrology school.